Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second episode of our show. Today we will talk about an important episode. Join us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our show today. We would like to welcome you in my program. I am Emad Rashad, South Valley University English TV. We're here live from South Valley University. Today we're going to talk about an important episode. Today we will talk about you. You? What do you mean by you? Today I'll tell you what do you mean by this word you. Last episode we talked, ladies and gentlemen, about Pharaoh's body. Pharaoh's body was an amazing secret to some people. They didn't discover how did he die. Some made it secret in the history. But last episode we covered all secrets. We discovered all secrets, Ladies and gentlemen, Pharaoh's body was a secret, as I said. The French scientist Maurice Bucaille discovered all this when he made a surgery on Pharaoh's body. But let's say it was a foreigner scientist. It was a foreigner scientist that couldn't give us what we want. Sorry, Dr. Maurice Bucaille, but I have to say that you give us what we want. How did it happen? We will tell you. Last episode we talked, ladies and gentlemen, about Pharaoh's body and the discussion of the French scientist Maurice Bucaille. He did all, and we are very grateful to him. Maurice Bucaille discovered that Pharaoh died drowning in the sea, but a lot of people say that he didn't drown or he is killed. We don't know in history how did he die exactly, but Maurice Bucaille did it all as we said. Maurice Bucaille, once doing a surgery on Pharaoh's body, discovered that he is the first pharaoh to die drowning in the sea. He said that he discovered a great secret, but kept this secret away from people. But once he declared it, he knew from one of the Muslims that this miracle was mentioned in the Holy Quran 14 centuries ago. Once knowing this, he became a Muslim and decided to study the Arabic language and the Holy Quran and became one of the great Muslims. Now, ladies and gentlemen, moving to our episode today. We mentioned at the beginning a question. It's not a question actually, but we said that today we will talk about you. What do you mean by you? I will tell you. Today we are talking about life's greatest miracle. It's us, the human being. Ladies and gentlemen, today our main topic will be you. We were born with Adam and Eve. This is a fact we cannot deny. But Allah created Adam and put him in the Garden of Eden and created Eve to be his wife. But the devil was not satisfying to see Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. So he made it all be a fool as usual. He caused Adam and Eve to be expelled from the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve are portrayed in the Bible, in the Holy Quran and every book as the first human being to disobey God, to disobey God's commandments actually. But this caused them to be expelled from the Garden of Eden and be here at the fall. Today we are the descendants of Adam and Eve. We will talk about ourselves more. Today we are taking you on a journey in this physical body you see in front of your eyes. How did it begin? Does any one of you ever ask it? How did I begin, or where I was originated? We don't want to say it originated, but ladies and gentlemen, let's say, how did you came to the life? Let's say Allah made this life to us to make it across to the heaven, inshallah for me and all of you. Today we are talking about baby we see in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. You all have babies. You all have brothers, sisters. Look at them. Just look at them. Today we are talking about a lot of. Back to our show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's stop for a while. You all have a child. You have a baby in your home right now. Just look at him. Check that smile in front of your eyes. Actually, it's one of the happiest moments in your life. Try to thank Allah who gave you this baby. People may be millions of dollars. I am not saying it for a reason. Ladies and gentlemen, I see with my own eyes people pay thousands of pounds and maybe millions of pounds to just touch a finger of a baby. So check your baby right now. He's smiling, right? Thank Allah for this smile. Today we'll continue. Let's say, how did you origin? Man became in his mother's as a sperm. Just a little thing, just this little thing. I don't have something to look for, but imagine the smallest thing in that your eyes can see. This smallest thing is you when you were young or when you were in your mother's. But how did this thing develop to be like me today, or like the photographer in front of you? Actually, let's follow this process. Man is this little thing developed to be like this, developed to be like this. I'm not having fun here, ladies and gentlemen. Developed to be like this, developed to be like this, and in 20 or 30 days he began to form the shape we know right now, as we see in doctors right now. When you go to a doctor to have x-rays, to just look at your baby in his mother's, this scene, some people may pay thousands to see it, but you have the baby in your home right now. Thank Allah, really thank Allah. You develop to be like this, as we said, in 20 or 30 days you began to form the shape known right now. This brain, how does this brain work in your mother's? Today I have a lot of things actually to be with you, but let's make a shortcut. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your world. Welcome to the human being world. Doctor said that to know the sex of a baby you have to, it's like complicated, very complicated. If it is, you have 32 chromosomes. If it is an X, then it is a girl. If it is an X and Y, then it is a boy. Why is this complexity? Ladies and gentlemen, why is this complexity? We say that everything comes from Allah as a fine thing. Today, well, actually, I'm getting tired, but let's say a fact. Be happy and thank Allah. I'm looking at these buildings and this sky above us and say, I don't know what to say actually, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your world, as I said. How did man develop, ladies and gentlemen? As we said, he began from that sperm to be a baby with fingers, with face, with a brain to think. Just imagine the biggest bliss from Allah, that brain that we think of, but we are unfortunately using it in wars, in bombs, and everything, in nuclear, nanotechnology. We develop everything that helps to destroy this humanity. This whole place, we are destroying it. Why don't we use it in peace, in good? Why don't we fight evil with the smile that Allah gave us? He began from a sperm to a baby to a child, nursery school, preparatory school, or nursery school, preparatory school, high school, and university, as me standing with you today. University, to be working outside, to have a struggle with life, to live the life he needs. He has to fight So why fighting? Why fighting, ladies and gentlemen? One of you may say, what is the relationship between what you say and our Quran and science? I don't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the relation, this is the topic. We want to talk to you. We want to talk to you about our Quran. Our Quran mentions this miracle 14 centuries ago. Scientists discovered all this in modern times. They didn't know how did this person perform it? How does this form that we are on right now? How does it form? Our Quran mentioned this 14 centuries ago. He told us the very detailed process of how man developed. Ladies and gentlemen, scientists are doing their best to prove that our Quran is the only books matched with the modern science. But people there in the West and these places disbelieve. Why don't you believe? Our Quran mentions this miracle 14 centuries ago. Please believe. Believe in miracles, for you are one of them. Believe in miracles, ladies and gentlemen. Believe in miracles, for you are one of them. You are life's greatest miracle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all what we have for today. I'm pleased to be with you. I'm Emad Rashad, SBU English TV. For more information, join us on www.facebook.com/SBU English TV. Bye bye.